And with me now is Marty Firestone, president of Travel Secure, Inc. Marty, welcome. Thank you for being here. What are you hearing from travel clients who are currently in Porto Viarda?
Well, this caught me by surprise. I started getting emails about 11 o'clock from ones who are leaving today to head back to Canada. They're terribly concerned, A, about all the conditions. They're frightened. More importantly, their travel insurance with respect to emergency medical ends today. What happens should they have an emergency tomorrow? I've got to put their mind to rest on that one. And then there's a whole other set of travelers, the ones that are supposed to leave tomorrow. Will they be able to cancel? Will their flight be reimbursed? Will their hotel be reimbursed? So really some major concerns right now. And, Porto Viarda, that was never a level 2 travel advisory. That's what's making the situation very unique. There were other areas in Mexico that always told you to exercise a high degree of caution. This is a first for Porto Viarda at this moment.
What should Canadians who are in Porto Viarda do at this time?
Well, they have been told to shelter in place, and I have spoken to a few who are there. Needless to say, taxis, ride shares, everything has been canceled, and you have to stay in your hotel. That in itself is a very scary thought to people that are down there, as we can all imagine. So the ones who are there just have to wait. Now, hopefully this gets dealt with soon to the point where they can fly out, although I've been told from some that the first flight out, if all even goes well, would be Wednesday. So it's going to have quite a domino effect for those who have to get out and those who want to go. So really the next couple of days is going to tell a lot with that.
You mentioned travel insurance. What do Canadians need to know in terms of that?
Well, at this point, anybody who is thinking of booking a flight to Porto Viarda, and this is really key because March break is coming up. You've got Cuba off the table already with respect to traveling, so Porto Viarda has become a very demanding spot. One should back up any costs that they incur with trip cancellation and interruption. And by the way, that will only be on the table so long with the insurers, because once it's a known cause and there is a risk that violence could cause cancellations, that won't even be available. So best to buy it if you can for anybody who is traveling or planning to travel to Porto Viarda at this point.
So that's Porto Viarda. What about other regions in Mexico? Should Canadians be worried about going there?
I think they have to check with the Canadian consulates and their travel agents and anyone else they can talk to about the safety. And it's going to be of a concern. Even if this gets cleared up in the next day or two, there's always going to be a new concern in the back of their minds. Should I be traveling to Mexico? In this case, Porto Viarda and surrounding areas. So, it's a big question mark. And again, it's a hot spot now because of no travel to Cuba. So more and more booked March break trips there. No idea what's going to happen.
Would you advise any Canadians to cancel their upcoming trips at this time?
I think you have to monitor and watch what's going on the next few days and have some peace of mind that this is just a outburst, a single time outburst, and it is not going to be a problem going forward. But definitely put some thought to it for sure.
All right. Yes, I certainly can't imagine what is going on there for all of these travelers caught in the middle. Marty, thank you very much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
That is Marty Firestone, president of Travel Secure, Inc.